this one I got the PID AJ radio that has a Bluetooth built in over. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Yeah, it's all built in. That's cool. I didn't know you this point, I'm surprised not ICOM and Yankee are starting to build them like that. Kind of think they should. But got the K5 handy little deal. Yeah, I agree. It was only like $50 on Amazon for the radio. Is that right? Is it the K5 radio dual band thing? Yeah, dual band. Yeah, absolutely. Is it a K5? No, it's a H8. Okay, I thought it was the Quanchain K5. They can do the Bluetooth radio-to-radio programming. No, this is a H8 PID radio, a little handheld dual band VHF UHF over. Roger, okay. KJ4 TPA. It's a great little radio for $50. You can't go wrong.
How you guys care if I throw a call out there?
I'll turn him. Go ahead, man. It's KC5. AJ sitting on the side.
Yeah, I was looking at the net logger. We've got Wade in here from Seminole, Florida. His call sign is WD8 MIU. Wade, helicopter KB0UZZ. Guys, I can tell he's in there. Can anybody pick him up?
He's real life. Wade, come back again. Give us a little more chatter. Yeah, he's got a lot of lows in his audio, and I'm not hearing a thing. I'm listening on the SDR in Georgia, and I'm not even hear him there, but that's where I hear him kind of. So he's in there, Buzz.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to him on net logger. Let him know we gave him a shout out. Let him know we could hear him, but he's just way down in the noise. Over, Pete.
Sounds good. Anybody else want to say hi before we do the countdown?
W9BDN, good evening.
Zero, you and I.
Yeah, we got a couple out there. Steve sounded good, 20 over, and M0, you and I, long time no hear. How you doing there, Todd?
Y'all are doing pretty good. Got the radio on tonight. Just thought we'd jump in and say hello real quick. We're going to shut her down here pretty quick and get to bed.
How's married life treating you?
Yeah, doing pretty good right now, so can't complain. So doing pretty good.
Well, stick around for trivia. We'll have a little bit of fun. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to be getting to bed here before long. Usually I'm done in the sleep by 9:30, so I doubt I'll be around for it.
All right, well, good to hear you. We got to do the countdown now. 4, 3, 2, 1, 9 o'clock. The great Trivia Net is on the air. Who's out there? KC5.
Yeah, sure here.
Come on down, W161.
20 over, WY6Y, KA601. Howdy, Raymond. Hello, Steven.
You guys want to have a QSO or you want to do trivia?
I'm sorry, talk about a couple things real quick.
My God. Who else is out there?
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Who else is out there for trivia? Hey, there's PQW. That's Soupy. Anybody else? Come on, let me hear your call sign.
ZZB.
Hey, ZZB. Any Kansas City Chiefs fans?
ZZB.
BDN. There you go. Toughest guy to beat tonight is that poor, what's his name, Bass, the Buffalo Bills field goal kicker. Oh my God, what a lonely place. That is a lonely place to be. I could have tied it and gone into OT, but no, not going to happen tonight. All right, well, congratulations to Kansas City Chiefs. It's going to be the number 1 and number 3 seeds. Then we got number 3 seed Kansas City with Baltimore next week, so that's going to be a great game. But right now, guys and gals, it's trivia time, and this is KE5GGY. We invite everybody to participate in trivia, even if you're just getting the hang of it, even if you're just coming to the frequency for the first time. Hang around for a couple of minutes, listen, you'll get the hang of it. And you know what? You'll be answering questions before you know it. Let's start with music. We always do. The album from the 70s is Blondes Have More Fun. I think that is true. Blondes Have More Fun. Who did the album? Lawns have more fun. Come on, guys.
01.
Rimmel.
Madonna.
Madonna. Not a choice, but not a bad answer. Anybody else? Choices: Bee Gees, Blondie, Rod Stewart, Meatloaf. Anybody?
Hey, Buzz.
Hey, Buzz.
That'd be Rod Stewart.
It is Rod Stewart. Way to go, Buzz. Let's keep going. See if you can make two in a row. Here's an O. This one's going to be tougher. Who originally wrote Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You"? Who originally wrote Whitney Houston's big hit "I Will Always Love You"? I do have choices, Buzz, if you want them.
Yeah, let's have choices, Steve.
Choices are the great Dolly Parton, Shania Twain, Adele, or Madonna. Who wrote "I Will Always Love You"? Buzz, the pressure's on.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton, is that right? Let's see. Wow, what do you know? You ever knew that? How about that? Way to go, Buzz. All right, I'm impressed. All right, new player. The home of what celebrity is now a museum in Memphis? Anybody help me with that? How about a new player?
Dio.
Grand Slam Pam, the Countess?
Elvis Presley.
Elvis would be true, correct. Have you been to Graceland, Pam?
Nope, have no desire to.
Oh, it's kind of fun. It's small, compared to what you think, and a lot of green carpet and very 60s looking stuff. But here's another question for you, Pam. From the 70s, pretty easy if you know your rock from the 70s. Who did the album Exile on Main Street? Exile on Main Street, Grand Slam. Pam?
Other choices.
Choices: Rolling Stones, The Who, Eagles, Blondie.
So what was the name of the album again?
Exile on Main Street. Exile on Main Street. Like an exile to another country. Exile on Main Street.
Okay, give me choices again.
Rolling Stones, The Who, Eagles, Blondie.
I'm going to go with the Stones.
I think you're right. Stones is correct. Well done. It took it hard to get that out of you, but that's good. Okay, new player. 70s album. From the 70s called A Day at the Races. Steve, what do you say? That be Queen. Queen is a choice. Queen is the answer. Okay, here's another one for you. Let's see if you can make it two in a row. What was the 1946 movie that starred Humphrey Bogart as a private detective? I do have choices. I'll do the choices. Key Largo, To Have and Have Not, Casablanca, The Big Sleep. Well, I know three of those were Humphrey Bogart movies. I'm gonna go with probably the most well-known one would be Casablanca. Casablanca. Anybody to challenge? Let's see if you got it. Oh no! Anybody else? It's Key Largo. It is not. It is The Big Sleep. Okay, let's go for a new player. 70s. News of the World. News of the World 70s album. Who is it? BDN? BDN again? Yep, that be Queen. Queen again? Is that Queen for two in a row? That is correct. All right, here's another one, Steve. On the Border. Big album from the 70s. Who did it?
Oh, man. Wow. It's on the tip of my tongue, but do I get choices?
Yes, we can give you choices. Pretenders, Eagles, Fleetwood Mac, or The Who?
I'll go with Pretenders.
Pretenders. Oh, no. BJ. Golf Victor.
Eagles.
Eagles, yes, On the Border. There you go. Okay, Golf Victor, let's see if we can mess you up with a question here.
You probably will.
Which of these is a American celebrity chef? Are you ready?
Go for it.
All right, so one of these is an American celebrity chef. Jamie Oliver, Bobby Flay, Gordon Ramsay, Jerry Buchanan.
I believe that'd be Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay is correct. Actually, no, it's Bobby Flay. Yeah, Flay is I think Gordon Ramsay's like a British dude, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, sorry about that. I messed you up with Jerry Buchanan, Rick. Didn't mean to.
Get it right.
That's right. Okay, new question, new player. Hey, is that Sylvia out there?
Yeah, Roger.
There's an album for you from the 70s, One of These Nights. Who did One of These Nights? Sylvia.
Oh, I really don't know. I'm sorry. Barbarians have to do it.
Well, I can give you choices, Sylvia, if you'd like.
Okay.
The choices are Rod Stewart, Hall & Oates, Eagles, or Al Stewart. One of These Nights.
Nine Norway.
I'll guess Rod Stewart.
Okay, that is not it, but 9 Norway. Kurt.
Yes, sir. Kilowatt Echo 9 Norway. I'm going to say the Eagles.
The Eagles is correct. Hey, Kurt, how you doing? You ready for 2 in a row?
I'm going to try two, and we got 17 degrees in beautiful Roscoe, Illinois.
That's not too bad. It could be worse, right?
It has been worse.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, here is your second of 2 in a row. Let's see. The song remains the same. Song remains the same. I do have choices.
Why don't you go ahead with choices?
Yeah, this is an album again. The song remains the same. Choices are Led Zeppelin, Bob Dylan, Melanie, Donna Summer.
I don't know, and I'm going to guess Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan. Anybody else?
Oh, yeah, BDN.
Hold on, BDN. You've been on too much. Anybody else?
RVR.
RVR. Hey, check.
Zeppelin.
I think it is Zeppelin. And sorry, Steve, I just had to get some new blood in here.
That's okay.
All right, Chuck, hey, you're amazing as always. Here's one more from the 70s. Who did the album Off the Wall?
I remember it, but I don't remember who did it. Got choices handy?
Choices are handy. Here we go. Michael Jackson, Pink Floyd, ABBA, or Boston, Off the Wall?
I'm thinking it's Floyd.
Pink Floyd. That's, The Wall is Pink Floyd. Do you want to try it again?
Yeah, let's see. What was it? Okay, give me the other three again then.
Michael Jackson, Pink Floyd, ABBA, Boston, Off the Wall.
I'll go with Boston then.
Boston. Oh, no. Anybody to help?
November
Y6Y.
Delta Echo.
Jackson.
Yes, Michael Jackson is correct. Here's one more for you, Steve. The album from the 70s is Tusk, T-U-S-K, like a tusk.
Clue?
Did you say?
You got any clues?
Blues, Bee Gees, Rod Stewart, Fleetwood Mac, Barbra Streisand.
Barbra Streisand.
Oh, no.
RVR, I'll take it back.
Oh, no, Chuck.
Yep, Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, it was I think Tusk was the one that, like one hit on it, but it was weird. A very weird song. Okay. New player. Chuck will give you one more here. Blood on the Tracks. 70s album. Who did it? Blood on the Tracks.
Oh, you're killing me with the second one. Who are your choices?
Bob Dylan, Elton John, Billy Joel, John Denver. Blood on the Tracks.
Okay. They wouldn't be Denver, I don't think. John. I'll try Billy Joel.
Y6Y.
Y6Y.
Bob Dylan.
I think it is Dylan. I know most of the Billy Joel and Elton John albums. It's definitely one of John Denver, so it's got to be Dylan. Dylan is correct. All right, guys. Carmen Gia, Echo 5, Golf Yankee. This is 3916, the Great Trivia Net. We go to Do or Die. And this is your chance to get 5 in a row. You can get 2 points if you get a question answered without any choices. So here's a Hollywood question. Which of these film stars has never won an Academy Award? So one of these has never won an Academy Award. Is it Al Pacino, Barry Fitzgerald, Sylvester Stallone, Marlon Brando? I'll take a couple answers. Who's out there?
No, Victor.
Oh, Victor.
Choice Bravo.
You say Fitzgerald. Anybody else? I don't think Stallone has ever won an Academy Award. Actually, personally, I don't think he got it for Rocky, did he?
I don't know, but I think he has won one.
All right, let's see who's right. And the answer is Sylvester Stallone. All right, let's do another question.
Okay, I'm really surprised.
Here's another question here. Who directed In 2019 film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Anybody for 2 points?
Y6Y.
Y6Y.
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino is correct. WY6Y on the scorecard with 2 points. We're in a grab bag, so we can hit you with anything. Let's see what you can get on this. What national park holds an annual photo contest of fat bears? Okay. What U.S. national park has an annual photo contest of fat bears? Is it Zion National Park, Katmai, maybe Katmai, Katmai National Park, Yellowstone National Park, or Yosemite National Park? What do you say, Steve, for number 3?
I'm going to say it's Yellowstone just because of Yogi Bear.
Yogi Boo Boo, and Yellowstone is not the answer. Anybody else to challenge? Remmel. Katmai is correct. KA6. DOY with a point. And good evening, Remmel. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing good, Pete.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we can get for you on number 2. Are you good into science and physics and things like that?
Oh, yes, Pete.
That's one of your wheelhouses of talent?
I went to school with Jerry.
Okay. Oh, well then, that says a lot. Here we go. The tendency of a force to rotate an object about the axis is known as what? The tendency of a force to rotate an object about an axis is known as what?
Centrifugal force?
He says centrifugal force. Not a choice. Anybody to try to challenge for a daily double? REJ, what do you say? You said torque? Torque is a choice, and ding, ding, ding. REY with a, what's the call sign again, Alan? REJ, there we go. Alan, sounding good. That's correct. Torque for a daily double. Nicely done on that one. Let's see what else we can get you into. Grab bag, 2 points if you get this without choices. What U.S. city is the home of Amazon's original headquarters? What U.S. city is the home of Amazon's original headquarters? What do you say, Alan? He says. Anybody else?
Bravo Kilo Golf.
Kilo Golf.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta. Anybody else?
Y6Y.
Y6Y.
Seattle?
Seattle's a choice, and LA is a choice. And Steve, you got a steal. You're just taking it back. Seattle is correct. WY6Y. That's a 2-pointer, too. Nicely done. Okay, let's keep going. WY6Y. Getting pretty competitive there. Okay, here's a 2-pointer. If you can get this without choices. In what state did the first Walmart store open in? First state for a Walmart store. What do you say, Steve? Arkansas is correct. Daily double. Takes you to 4 points. You're 1 away from the winner's circle. Let's see what you can do. Find a nice tough one for you. Let's see here. Got to find one that will really... Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, here we go. 1 point for this. I do need to give you choices. Which of these popular dolls was launched in 1959? Was it Tressie, Barbie, Mrs. Beasley, or Heidi? Which one launched in 59? This is Steve trying to be our first winner of the night. Go.
Barbie?
He says Barbie is correct. We have a winner. Do or die. It's Steve. Give him a high five, guys. Come on.
Way to go, Steve.
Way to go, Steve.
Good job, KC5, ABJ.
Come on, WY6Y.
Didn't even need to use your KW lifeline, Steve.
Yeah, that came in handy last night.
It did. Hey, Jerry, are you around tonight? He was telling me he was watching a video. He bought this new gun that you can fire in the house. It's a parlor pistol. And he was saying that there was a guy on with a video demoing the gun. And when he shot a mouse in his house, it went through his TV. So he was going to tell us all about that tonight. I can't wait. But in the meantime, while we wait for Jerry to come in, here is a new question for a new player. Listen up. What does VHS, like VHS tapes, like we used to have in Rent from Blockbuster, what does that stand for? Anybody who hasn't been on tonight? VHS. I know, we'll give choices. Virtual happiness source, video home system, video hosting standard, visual home solution.
Yeah.
Pam,
Choice Bravo.
video home system seems to make sense. That's correct for 1 point. Yeah, 5DL. And Slam Pam. All right, let's see what we can get you into. Next question reads. Oh, it's a sports question, Pam. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's the way the crumpet cookle.
That's right. Okay, maybe you'll get this. Well, I will give you choices on this, so this will make it a little bit easier. How many championships did the Chicago Bulls, otherwise known as the Bulls, win in the 90s? So that's the decade Michael Jordan was peaking at his best. They were dominant in the NBA, but how many championships did the Bulls win in the 90s? Choices are 2, 4, 6, 8.
Who do we appreciate?
That's right.
I'm gonna go with 4.
4. Anybody to challenge that? YWN. Hey, Mike, a sports guy.
There's the Bulls. Scotty Pippen, the University of Central Arkansas graduate, Hamburg, Arkansas. And, I'm not pretty sure.
Yeah, probably right. They were the team. Okay, Mike says 6. Anybody else? All right, let's see if Pam can keep it or if YWN is taking it. And, YWN with a steal. Pam, sorry about that, but if you're going to lose it to somebody, Mike is a sports guy, so that was a pretty good guy to lose it to, okay?
That's okay. Like I said, I don't keep up on sports.
All right, Mike. Mike, here we go. Adona Mike up to bat. Been a while, Mike. Where you been? Have you just been busy?
Oh, yeah, busy, snow, freezing rain. You know how the winter is. Basketball games. But I'm here for the sunshine, Steve.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here's your second question. And by the way, you can get 2 points on this question if you answer without any multiple choice help. Okay, so here's your question. What is the name of the digital pet that was invented in Japan? So a digital pet invented in Japan. I do have choices, but if you want to try to get 2 points, give me the name without choices. Okay, here we go. Choices are A, kitty. Like here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay, kitty. Choice B is Kyoto. K-Y-O-D-O. Kyoto. Kyoto. Choice C is Kokeshi. K-O-K-E-S-H-I. Kokeshi. Kokishi. One of those two. And choice D is Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi. What do you say, Mike?
I'm probably going to get this wrong, and it'll be the shortest lived trivia that I've done. But I am going, and she'll probably frown on me for getting it wrong, but I'll say B.
All right, he says Kyoto. Anybody to challenge? Give me J to challenge.
I'll go with choice A, kitty.
Kitty, okay, and Pam tried to steal it back.
Choice D.
Yeah, I think it's Tamagotchi. I think Pam might have it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Pam with a steal. Hey, thanks, Mike.
Like I said, I don't know Japanese culture, and I'm not in tune with that stuff. So anyway, I'll keep my sports fun. I love sports. So anything on sports, I'm there. But congratulations.
All right, Mike, you're the man. Good to hear you. KE5GGY. And the Countess of Trivia, the Countess Grand Slam Pam up to bat with a point. And here's a daily double opportunity, Pam. What company made the first Walkman. Who was the company behind the Walkman? Walkman.
Sony.
Sony, she says, for 2 points. Nicely done.
Good evening, Pete.
Hey, good evening, Jerry. Jerry, you got to tell us that gun story after trivia tonight, okay?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
All right, hold on. What's that? What was that? That's right. Well, we'll do that in a second. But yeah, I was telling everybody about your YouTube video where the guy was shooting mice in his house or rats or something. But hold on, we got more important things to do right now, Jerry. I've got Pam on the line.
Yeah, you got your facts all wrong, Pete. I'm going to have to correct you.
Okay, well, hold on. We'll deal with that in a second. AF5DLKE5GGY. Daily double. Oh, my goodness. Will you get this right? Which basketball player did Madonna date in the mid-90s? Well, actually, you could list an entire team, probably. You know, maybe the entire Chicago Bulls. But no, we won't do that. Madonna was not that loose. But she did date a high-profile basketball player in the 90s. Who is that?
Give me choices. I have no clue.
Okay, the entire Chicago Bulls, the entire L.A. Lakers. No, choices are A, Michael Jordan, B, Shaquille O'Neal, C, Dennis Rodman, D, Scottie Pippen. Who did Madonna date?
I believe it was Dennis Rodman.
I think you're right, as I recall. Dennis Rodman, yes, good-looking guy. He was really up on his tattoos, too, wasn't he?
I have no clue.
He had some good, as Remmel just brought up, he had some great piercings going on, too. You know, that doesn't age too well, does it, Remmel? When you're like 55, 60 with those piercings and tattoos, they don't really hold their value, do they?
You're going to find out, Pete.
That's right. That's right. Remmel's got a lot of tattoos on his back. In fact, on Remmel's back, he has his entire back is a picture of Jerry Buchanan. It's really wild.
With angel wings.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, here we go. Pam, are you ready for the big time? Are you ready to be a winner?
Of course.
All right, here is your final question. You can get choices on this because you only need 1 point to get into the winner's circle. So answer me this question. Who sang the 1990s hit song, Livin' La Vida Loca? One of my favorite songs of all time. I have the entire album of great songs by this individual. What was the artist's name? I can give you choices.
Well, I know who sang it in track, but I don't know who originally sang the song.
Hold on, guys. We'll give you choices, Pam, since you only need 1 point. Choices are Ricky Martin, Mariah Carey, Jennifer Lopez, or Robbie Williams. What do you say, Pam? This is for the winner's circle. Drum roll, please.
I believe it was Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin, she says. Ricky Martin is correct. We have another winner, the Countess. Grand Slam Pam with a do or die. Give her a high five, guys. Come on.
Good job, Pam. Good answer. Good job, Pam.
Great job, Pam. K9LE.
Hey, yeah, good job. And Jerry, are you with us?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to eat some baked potato right now because I didn't eat hardly all day.
All right, well, tell everybody about in fact, George just sent me an instant message, WB5TXW. He's always asking me to put you on and hear another gun story. So you bought a parlor gun, so you have another gun, but this one is designed to fire in your house. And what was the video you were telling me about? This guy with the gun did some target practice on a rat. What happened?
Well, now you got your facts all aspects so far now. Listen, Pete, you didn't listen to me today. I said I found it. It's sold by Dixie Gun Works. For anyone out there that would like to buy one and send it to me, or make maybe a GoFundMe deal, because look, Pete, this thing's $325. No, I have not purchased it. I just recently found this on DixieGunWorks.com. And anybody that's wondering about it, you can write down Papa Hotel 0911. That's the item number. When you get over here to DixieGunWorks.com, and you put in PH0911 in the search, it'll come right up. And it's a Pedersoli Guardian 209 Derringer. And what it is, it's shoots 177 caliber lead ball. You can't use steel because it's got a rifle steel barrel, but they say, but they recommend only lead ball. But this company sells the lead balls. They're only $5.95 for 250 shots. But it also runs on a 209 shot shell primer, Pete. The 209 shot shell primers. That's the ones that's going to cost more because they're harder to get right now. But you can get them. And no, it'll take me a while, Pete, to raise the money to buy that. Remember, I live on $943 a month, so, $325 plus buying the lead shot, balls, and then get the primers, it'd take me a while. But anyway, there's a review down here. So there's a review. And this guy, Pete, you want me to read this review right quick?
No, you took way too much time. I need to move on, but maybe you can tell us about the review another time. You took like 2 minutes to tell us stuff we didn't need to know.
Well, I had to correct you because you have all your facts wrong backwards, and I was trying to straighten you out. But anyway, if anyone go over and scroll down on the reviews right down here, all you got to do is count this page. And you just sort by highest first. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth review down, you can just tell this guy's got a cool review.
Hold on, guys.
Anyway, he shot a rat, this big rat right in front of this guy's TV. And anyway, you really need to read the whole thing, but I'll just make it short and sweet. The guy pulled out this same gun and shot this rat, and it went plumb through the rat and run into the TV. So anyway, it's funny. If you read the whole thing, but the fourth review down, it's really funny. Go ahead, Pete.
All right. I think that's awesome. Ding, ding, ding. KE5GGY. Here we go to the Grand Slam, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we talk more than just guns on trivia. It's time for the big time. And are there any rain checks being held right now for the Grand Slam?
Yes, sir.
Who's that?
Iowa Hawk made it to the radio.
Iowa Hawk, do you have a Grand Slam rain check?
I don't want to use it tonight.
Okay, very good. All right, well, no rain checks. I'm going to start tonight in the grab bag, and let's see what we can get. I need a new player, somebody who has not been on tonight, to tell me what day of the week that Mardi Gras is on.
Tango Victor X-Ray.
Charlie X-Ray. Hey, what's going on?
Fat Tuesday is what's coming up.
Yeah, Doug, is that Andy, Charlie X-Ray?
I'm sorry, what was that? This is Andy, yes, N5ZCX.
All right, ZCX, Andy, it's been a while. N5ZCX, KE5GGY. Nicely done. Tuesday is the answer. It's on Fat Tuesday. And here comes another question for you, Andy. We've had this one before, and not everybody knows this, but it's an interesting trivia question. Old Scratch is a nickname for who? Old Scratch. Andy, for number 2.
Okay, it looks like I'm done. I have no clue.
J-O-N. J-O-N. Old Scratch is who?
The devil.
The devil. The devil is correct. And Andy, stop by again. Don't be such a stranger.
I'm going to hang back and listen. Y'all go ahead.
All right, Andy, good to hear you. Nice signal into Dallas. KE5JON. KE5GGY. Here is a second question for you. What was the baseball team that was also known as the Gas House Gang? The baseball team known as the Gas House Gang. What do you say, John?
The St. Louis Cardinals.
St. Louis Cardinals is correct. Number 3. Where was the first YouTube video filmed? Where was the first YouTube video filmed? What do you say, John?
The San Diego Zoo, I think.
San Diego Zoo is correct. Well, a zoo. I don't know if it's San Diego. Number 4 for a Grand Slam. Who was the only person to be named Time Magazine's Person of the Year 3 times. Only person to be named Time Magazine's Person of the Year 3 times. What do you say, John?
We've had that before. It's, I'm thinking FDR.
He says FDR. FDR is correct. We get a grand slam for John. Give him a high five, guys. Well done.
Good job, John. KC5, maybe Jake. Congrats.
Well, that was quick. Good job. K9LV.
Yeah, 4 for 4. That was a good job, John. Well done. Let's keep going. New category. We try to bounce around a little bit. There's the Hawk. Yeah. Hey, let's go to geography, ladies and gentlemen.
Question.
Oh, question. Go ahead. Yes, Hawk.
Was Adolf Hitler the man of the year on Time Magazine?
I think he was 1 year. Well, you know, Stalin was. I don't know if Hitler was. I know Stalin was.
Okay. I lost the bet. I thought he was.
He might have been. Boy, that was a bad PR move by him. But yeah, Stalin was definitely man of the year once. All right, good to hear you, Hawk. Here's a new question for a new player. Asking, and I'd like somebody who hasn't keyed the mic yet tonight to give me the answer to this. On what continent would you find the Amazon River?
DDW?
DDW.
South American.
And you say South America. That is correct. KG5 DDW on the scorecard. Good evening, Lambert. Here we go with number 2. What country does Egypt border to the south? What country does Egypt border to the south? Over. What do you say? What country is north of Egypt, they're asking?
Maybe Nigeria. I'm probably wrong.
What'd you say? I'm sorry?
I'm saying Nigeria, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
And I didn't hear what you said, though.
Nigeria?
Nigeria, not it. Anybody else?
Go, Victor.
Oh, Victor.
I'm thinking, I'm going to say Iraq. I know I'm wrong, but I'm going to say Iraq.
Iraq, also not it. Anybody else? One more barbarian. I heard RBR was in their first Chuck.
I'm going to go with Israel.
Israel, not correct. It is. Let me see what George was going to say. George? Yeah, George got it, but we did 2 barbarians already. So Sudan is the answer. Okay, here we go. We're still with Lambert, KG5 DDW, and here is another question. What is the major river that runs through Baghdad? Lambert, we've had this many times before.
The Tigris.
He says the Tigris. That is correct. Always get it mixed up to the Euphrates, but yeah, that is right. Tigris is correct. Okay. What city, now famous, was home to a 1947 UFO incident? What city and what state?
Roswell, New Mexico.
All right, hold on just a second. Hey, Hawk. No, this is not Area 51, Hawk. What did you say, Lambert?
Roswell, New Mexico.
Roswell, New Mexico is correct. So that's 3. 3 points. Okay, here we go. This is your final question. Final question. KC5 DDW. The 2 largest islands in the Mediterranean Sea are part of what country? Lambert, the 2 largest islands in the Mediterranean Sea are part of what country? Lambert, this is for all the marbles. Be careful.
Part of me wants to say Italy, but I think it's Greece. Greece.
All right, Lambert says Greece. That is not the answer. Any challengers?
Lima Victor.
George.
That's right,
Italy is correct. KG5 or WB5 TXW on the scorecard. George, good answer on that. Here is your second question. Geography. Jackson Hole Ski Resort is located. Hold on, Jerry. Jackson Hole Ski Resort is located in what U.S. state? George.
Let's try Wyoming.
Wyoming is correct. Okay. What is, number 3, George, what is the name of the sea that lies between northeast China and the Korean Peninsula? The name of the sea that lies between northeast China and the Korean Peninsula. This is George for number 3. China Sea is not the answer I get. Anybody to challenge without cheating?
Yeah.
Bravo Kilo Golf, that's James. Go ahead. Oh, Brian and Brenham, go ahead. He wants, I'm sorry? Dead Sea, no, that's not it. And Pam, to try to take it back.
I'm going to say the Sea of Japan.
Sea of Japan, also not it. It's the foul ball. The answer is the Yellow Sea, the Yellow Sea. Okay, here we go. George, trick question. Warning you ahead of time. And guys, please don't cheat on this. You could look this up and appear smart, but you're not when you cheat. But what is the most densely populated country in the world? What is the most densely populated country in the world? George for number 3.
Let's try Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, he says, not the answer. Anybody to challenge without cheating?
Go, B-A-R.
Annie.
The Vatican?
Vatican. Nice try. Interesting thought. Not it. And Golf Victor.
How about India?
India. Not it. And Lanny was going on the right path. It's Monaco. Monaco, really small, concentrated. So George survives. And here we go with another number 3.
Look at your cell phone, please.
It's charging on the desk in back of me, but I will look at it. Okay, here we go. Let's see here.
Oh, your email.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to do that after trivia. Okay, here we go with number 3. And we got George up to bat. What is the highest mountain in Greece, George? The highest mountain in Greece. Over. He says Mount Olympus. That is correct for number 3. Well done. Okay, number 4 for a grand slam. The longest river in Europe is what for a grand slam, George? What is the longest river in Europe?
Volga.
George says Volga, the longest river in Europe. Volga is correct. A grand slam, WB5TXW. Let's give him a high five, guys. Well earned, George.
Way to go, George. Thank you, guys. KA6BOI.
Hello, Steve. Way to go, George. I know.
George.
Didn't even need his KW lifeline either.
Hey, a beautiful song you can find on YouTube is the Volga song. What's that?
The Volga what song?
The Volga Rockman song.
Hi, Sylvia.
Well, I know that because that's where the rock festival I went to. My feet don't count.
All right.
Well, yeah, Pete knows there's a Volga River in Iowa.
Is there a Volga River in Iowa, really?
Yeah. Yes, it goes through Wadena and up north. That's where the rock festival was.
All right, let me grab it back. We got time for one more player. One more player. Somebody who hasn't been on tonight. This is a common question on trivia, so a bunch of you all will know this. What is a male camel known as? The answer is not Joe Camel, but what is a male camel known as? New player, please.
Lima Victor?
Lima Victor, come on down.
Well, if it's been on before, I missed it. I'll just say it's a bull.
It's a bull. K9 Lima Victor, how's that new call sign working for you, Tom?
Well, I spent a few hours in the NAQP contest yesterday, so I kind of got used to it.
Well, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Yeah, by the way, K9LV, Tom was one of the late-night guys on the free-for-all last night. What do you think of that late-night group here on 3916? They're pretty crazy.
Yeah, they was pretty good, because I couldn't sleep way late in the night, and I got up and listened to them for about a half hour.
I'm sorry, was I talking to you, Jerry?
I didn't know who you were talking to. I thought you was talking about randomly to everybody, but it's a late-night group.
Yeah, they are good. Tom, any thoughts on it?
Yeah, it was interesting, a lot of fun. A little later than I usually stay up, and I think I might have woke up my wife. She's upstairs from the radio room, but yeah, that's why I'm not on so late usually.
Hey, here's another one for you. And there is a fun. I mean, Buzz and Ed and a bunch of those guys after the freewheelers have a lot of fun. So check it out. Okay, K5GGY. What? From Tom number 2. What is the only dog rated above a basset hound for its sense of smell? Think about it. What's the only dog that would be able to smell better than a basset hound? This one's pretty easy, actually.
What?
I'm just gonna guess a beagle, K9LV.
Beagle is not it. Remmel.
How about a bloodhound?
Bloodhound takes it away from the great Tom, and KA6DOY with a steal and a rain check, Remmel, because we're going to have to wrap this up. But you're here every night, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, Pete.
All right, Tom, thanks for playing. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to our champions tonight. I want to congratulate them. WY6Y, Do or Die, AF5DL, Do or Die, K4JON, Grand Slam, WB5TXW, Grand Slam, and a rain check for KA6DOY. This is KE5GGY. If you're on the lightning round netlogger list, you're good. Not many stations on netlogger tonight, but if you want to get on for a last-minute check-in for the lightning round, give me your call sign now.
November 5, Zulu, Charlie X-ray.
K9LV.
November 2, Papa Charlie.
You got KW, ZCX, PJG, Papa Charlie, LV. Who else? BLF. Who else? Hawk. Anybody else?
Kilo Delta 5 Whiskey Tango.
Billy, gotcha. Anybody else?
YUV.
YUV, gotcha. Anybody else? Anybody else out there for the lightning round? Okay, let's start this list with Dr. Buchanan, W5KW.
Thank you, Pete. Yeah, Pete, please next time get your facts straight and listen to me. Well, you're kind of like my second wife. You remind me of her. You can tell her something on the phone, and hours later it'd be totally everything was different. And I'm like, man, that's why me and her didn't get along for 2 years, and we didn't make it. But anyway, so if it makes you madder, I think you deserved it tonight. But anyway, oh my, we had fun today though, guys. So we went out and shooting my black pair of pistols because I knew the weather was supposed to be nasty for the next 4 or 5 days. And the weather radio even has rain up till next Saturday, so it might even be longer than 4 or 5 days. So I thought, you know what? And even though I froze to death out there and my fingertips were really stinging, I still had fun shooting them black powder pistols and my little black powder carbine today. So we've been in there cleaning and watching El Dorado with John Wayne earlier. Anyway, thank you, Pete. Have a good evening. 20 over, by the way. Give them dogs some love. And W5KW.
W5KW, 20 over as well. Thank you, Jerry. Let's keep going. Andy, ZCX. Hey, Randy. Or Andy, rather.
Hey, thanks for picking me up, Pete. Not a whole lot to report here. I was just checking in. It's been a while. Spent the day, let's see, we watched some playoff football, and I actually had FedEx delivered some new tires for my motorcycle, so I installed them today. And that's about all the excitement I can stand on a Sunday afternoon. And I will let you continue down your list. This is N5ZCX.
N5ZCX with a 20 over tonight. Thanks for checking in, and good to hear you back on the 3916 net, Andy. Don't be a stranger. KG5PJG, Sylvia.
Hello, Pete. Hello, everybody. Well, it turns out Hitler was Times Man of the Year for 1938. The publisher, Henry Luce, explained that the Man of the Year award is now Person of the Year, was not intended to be an honor, just an observation of the person who had the greatest effect on world events for that year. Of course, nobody remembers that, and there you go. KC5PJD.
All right, there you heard it. There you heard it. Adolf Hitler, Man of the Year, Person of the Year, whatever.
Thank you, Sylvia. Boy, you're booming in.
Bad Guy of the Year. All right, thanks, Sylvia. Nice signal. You're about 10 over tonight. Papa Charlie Tim, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay. Watched some football game. The teams I was rooting for all the underdogs, and none of them won. But that's okay. Still had fun watching with the wife, and it's a cloudy day up here, but not too cold. 5'9" plus about 20 feet, and 2PC.
And 2PC, KE5GGY, sounding good. You're 25 over. Big signal, Tim. How about Lima Victor Tom? Hey, Tom.
Yeah, hi, Pete. Well, during that contest yesterday, I got a good workout with my 160-meter loop. It worked pretty good. I broke a few pile-ups because it was only a maximum 100-watt contest. So my antenna had a pretty good advantage there. And I got to play with some filters, which I usually don't do. I got a little practice using the radio, so that was a good time. And that's about all I got, Pete. So keep warm down there. We're starting to warm up here, so that's a good deal, even though we'll be wet. Anyway, later on, KE5GGY, K9LV.
All right, a big 10 over, but great audio. Just sounded like 20 over, but it's 10 over on my radio. Thank you, Tom. Good to hear you. N5BLF in Cedar Park, Texas.
Good evening to you, Pete, and everyone else on the net tonight. We've been eating peanuts tonight, so no popcorn tonight. Anyway, life is great, and it's getting cold, so that'll turn it back to you. This is N5BLF out of Cedar Park, Texas.
All right, 30 over for you. Sounding big and bodacious tonight there, Dan. Thanks for the check-in. Iowa Hawk, what's going on? What are you mumbling about tonight?
I'm not mumbling. I'm just saying, well, boy, Sylvia must have got a new amp, because she's 20 over here. But anyway, I sent you an email of my nurse. I had a little problem. But it's warming up a little bit. Hi to everyone on the net. Thank you, and have a good night.
All right, thanks, Hawk. Nice signal, 5'9" plus a little bit into Big D tonight. Good to hear you. Thanks for being such a character here on the Big Trivia Net. Let's keep going. KD5WT, Billy.
Hey, Pete, everybody. Well, I was running there last night till 5 or so in the morning. We just get a good group going until about 3 o'clock. The meals got down to me and KC0 and MJ, Steve. And we dragged through for about an hour, and I said, well, I'm running out of voice, and I was, but I started shutting down, and then we had about 3 or 4 more guys come in and get started again, and I quit at 5 o'clock this morning. I had to go see it there.
That's crazy. So they probably went till 6 or so?
At least.
That's crazy. That's nuts. All right, well, thanks, Billy. Good to hear you. I got out. I think I got out at 1:30 or whatever. I went to bed. But good to hear you. Nice signal, about 25 over. YUV, Cliff, come on in.
Hey, Pete, go Chiefs. Real nail biter tonight. It looked there for a moment that Buffalo was going to get a field kick and tie it up, and we'd go into overtime, but they missed it. They missed the goalpost, so we won by 3 points, 27-24. Anyway, good signal tonight. You got 10 to 15 over. It's 33 degrees this evening. It's a lot better than it was this morning. I think it was 14 degrees when I went to church this morning. So I'm glad to see it warming up. We're looking for some rain, maybe possible ice tomorrow morning. So hopefully it won't get too bad, because my brother and I have got an outing planned and want to go down to Cabela's. And anyway, I do a net at 9 o'clock, and it was short because so many people were watching the football game. There wasn't that many people checking into the net tonight, and It happens around here quite often, thanks to the Chiefs. But anyway, I do a thing called the right-wing wackos net on the Raytown 2-meter repeater. I think Jerry would like that if we could get it hooked up on. I don't know if we still got the echo link hooked up or not, but anyway, it was a good night, and it was a kind of a brief net. So anyway, it gave me a few minutes to get checked in to your net tonight, and I enjoyed it. Got a chance to say hello. So have a good night, Pete. Good job as always. We'll talk to you later. KP0YV, back to you, sir.
All right, Cliff. Yeah, 5'9", pretty good band tonight. You're just about booming into Dallas. Better than it was like 20, 30 minutes ago, but really solid right now. And thanks for being there every night. We're dedicating the net all week to W5IT Silent Key. It is Donald Fauntleroy in Baton Rouge, a good friend of many here on 3916, 3855, many of the 40 and 75, 80 meter nets. So 7-3 to W5IT Silent Key. Let's keep going and get the net logger guy here. AA5 Golf Victor, Richard, and Grand Slam Pam, AF5DL. Come on in, you guys.
Hey, good evening to you, Pete, and everybody else on the net. This is Alpha 5 Golf Victor. Pete, you are 30 over, and everybody's sounding good tonight. We have a possible CME coming in tomorrow and the next day. At least that's what I saw on one of my space weather announcements, but we'll see if that happens. So I don't know how it's going to affect. Might be noisy, it might not be. Yeah, we've got rain all day tomorrow. It's 100%, so may not be heavy, but they're expecting between 1 and 3 inches here, so it's going to be interesting. So I think I'm probably going to be staying inside most of the day. And that's really about all I've got. It's currently 38 degrees here in Central Texas. And with that, I'm going to say 73, everybody. This is Alpha 5 Bell Victor. I'm passing the hat.
Well, hey, this is AI5GL. I'm glad I finally got at least one more do or die. Now I'm only one behind Rick. I got to get another one so we catch up. Anyway, back to you, Pete. This is the I5GL. Lots of fun tonight. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Pam. Thank you, Rick. You guys are about 40 over as well as we continue. K-Buzz. How late were you up, Buzz? Hey, Buzz. Marionville, Missouri. You there, Buzz? All right, you've been on the radio a lot over the last day or so. Anyway, Buzz and the group late night here after the Freewheelers is a great late night group in. So if you're a insomniac or you stay up late, like I'm talking, after midnight, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, there's a group in here. So be part of it. M3KLW, Bob in the Desert. WB5TXW, George, Austin. WW5LW, John and Vonda, Whitney, Texas.
Yeah, Pete, you're sounding good. Just now made it back home just in time for the lightning round. And you have a great evening, and we're going to get out of here. Won't even be here for the Freewheelers. I may get in for the late round later on tonight, but go inside and play some dominoes. And I never knew who won the football game. I had to leave before the end of it. Back to you, Pete. WW5LW, Lake Woody.
Yeah, KC by 3 points. So it looked like it was going to tie up at the end, but the Buffalo place kicker, a field goal kicker, missed a pretty easy field goal. I hate to be him tonight, but congratulations to Kansas City.
Good deal. Take care, Pete. 7-3.
All right, let's keep going. K0SSD, Tim up in South Dakota. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Pete. Well, we had another successful streaming tonight. So far, so good. Everything seems to be working pretty well. Wish you and everybody else the best. K0SSD out here in Hecla, South Dakota.
Yeah, nice signal. You're about 15 over tonight, Tim, out of South Dakota. And a reminder that Tim is live streaming trivia every night on YouTube, so check that out. And just search 3916 trivia. I think it'll probably come up, won't it, Tim?
I have it set up, but the Radio Brotherhood will definitely bring it up.
Yeah, Radio Brotherhood, or, if it's 3916 trivia live feed, you'll probably get it that way, too. So thank you, Tim, for what you're doing. Let me get a couple others here. Florida's out there, Seminole, Florida, WD8MIU. Hello to Wade. Wade was an earlier check-in. Next up, let's say, we got to do an okie dokie for Tom. Sparrow Bush, New York, KD2EMQ, KE5GCY.
Okie dokie there, Pete. You and the tailgaters. That's another cold one here. 30-mile-an-hour winds all day, and it was cold. But anyway, today's supposed to be the last of it. Tomorrow the wind's supposed to calm down and it's supposed to start warming up. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, everybody have a good night down there. 73 to all you guys. Thanks a lot for picking me up. And with that, KD2EMQ will pass it right back to you there, Pete.
Nice signal tonight, about 10 over into Dallas. All the way from New York, sounding good tonight, Tom. Okie dokie, going back to you. One more, it's Mr. Netlogger. It's about every night he's handling the Netlogger on the air. James, Alabama, KD4BHG. Hey, James.
Good evening, all the freeways out there are enjoying the day today. And it's chilly tonight, but we're ready for the freeways to start up. About ready to open it up. So with that, we'll turn it over to UP, and I hope everybody joins us over here on the freeways net here just a few minutes. So KD5GCY, KD4BHG, over Pete.
KD4BHG with a nice 5.9 into Dallas. Stand really good tonight. You're about 20 over into Dahlonega, Georgia. Thanks to everybody that came in tonight for the early nets. We get started at 7 o'clock Central with the Rag Shoe Crew. 8:30 it's Tailgaters. 9 o'clock Trivia here at 9:58. Getting ready for the Freewheelers Net. Don't forget we're on the internet, 3916nets.com. It's the website. Check out the contact tab. Just click on contact, and you can get your name and the birthday shout-out. That happens every night at 10 p.m. with Steven, K5SKF. And also you can sign up to be an official member of the net and get that membership certificate that's suitable for framing. Again, that's 3916nets.com. Also find us on Facebook, facebook.com. Just search for 3916. You'll find us and hit join. We'll get you in there. Okay, we're going to shut down Netlogger right now because, hey, we're done with the early nets, but we're going to open it back up again. That's the way it goes. Freewheelers, there it is. Net number 4. Your net logger is KD4BHG. James in Alabama, your net control station out of the great state of Colorado, and to Papa Charlie. Ladies and gentlemen, he